Okay, I decided to record this and share it because I have people on many time zones asking for that, and also my baby's sleeping right now, so seize the moment. My intention for this is to just start the process of meditating together to activate and clear our chakras from limitations that are keeping us from being prosperous. It's semi-channeled. I'm going to go with the flow. I've had some things come to me already through channeling. And just as a caveat, I think we're all channelers and that we're just set to different stations. And so that's how I perceive channeling. It's nothing fancy. It's just what's coming to me through my activation of source. Yes, and so I'm doing this 40 days money blessings journey because actually it was invited from a healing session I had for me to do it. And I thought there's a couple of layers to that, like putting myself out there with you is an act of courage. And then also just having a community of support to hear other people's stories, particularly with money. Money is value and how we value ourselves. I've learned that when I don't charge people for things that often they don't show up and vice versa. If I'm not charged, there's a lack of commitment. So this is also about commitment for me because commitment also often comes in sync with poverty consciousness. If you come from a place of poverty consciousness, which is not an intentional place, it's often a place that is created from our external programming, our childhood programming, and all of that. So the fear of committing to things has to do with our value and getting scared to put our value out there, right? And so this is kind of a practice and just showing up every day. Not necessarily live, just for me to show up every day and connect with you guys. So it'll be at minimum a post about what I'm working on and what you can work on through the Money Blessings book, which is an affirmation a day, and then it has scriptures and a little explanation with it. It's a pretty simple book. And then I'm going to elaborate from there if that feels right. For example, the first affirmation is, I am a child of abundance. And we explore that. And there's a scripture that goes with that. And I'm going to post that in the group today. To me, there's the key word in that is child. I am a child of abundance. I actually came from a childhood that did not feel abundant. It was, my mom is very young. She's got already 3 kids, trying to grow up herself. And, we lived days without electricity, even a month once, I think. We, received government boxes of food with that delicious powdered milk that you tastes like cardboard. So, that level of poverty, and there's different types of poverty. That's a material poverty, right? There's also poverty of spirit that comes in neglectful situations, which I can also identify with on many levels. Yeah, there's all sorts of things that I would like to see what comes forward with us, what you're feeling, what your experiences have been, and why the money loops. Like I have money loops where I have money and then it goes away, and there's times of a little bit of I feel it usually in my chest. I feel it in my hands, of this slight anxious feeling where I get scared to even look at my bank account. I don't even want to look at it. That's the shame that goes with it. And I'd like to really invite you to be open and honest. I'm going to try to be honest with you. And there's even things in my mind I'm thinking right now where I feel like I don't even want to share that. But I've had prosperity moments, and I've manifested things, and I've gotten deep in my spirit and sort of, it's like sometimes you do healing and you just get like a touch of that, what it feels like to give you the reward to keep going. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at like this place where I receive prosperity and then it's not quite enough to sustain me. And I go and have to dip back down and sometimes have to borrow money. And it doesn't feel good. So today's intention right now, whenever you're listening to this, because you're probably listening to it on a replay, I'm not doing it live, um, is to ground into our bodies, go really deep within, connect to, this is a Hathorian practice where we connect to, we pull up at earth energies. And when I say pranic tube, that's the spinal column. And then we pull up energies from the earth, and then we pull up energies from the celestial fields, heaven, if you want to call it that, beyond the skies, that type of thing. And then we pull that through into our heart space where we expand through there. And I'm just going to guide you through a meditation. And I'm saying right now that the intention of this activation is to start our journey on healing the spots in us that aren't creating our highest value. We'll do this through elements in the meditation that we can visualize and anchor on to expand in that intention. Ooh, and I'm feeling already a sense of tingly channeling excitement. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to invite you to slow down as I get excited. Okay, I'm going to invite you to slow down. Close your eyes, please. Be in a comfortable space. I should have said that before. Pause this. Get in a comfortable space. Laying down is okay. Being in an earth spot is incredible. Anchoring your feet in a seat, that works too. Whatever works for you, where you can go into your meditative zone, your theta state. Okay, so closing our eyes. I like to put my hands open, my palms open to receive. I'm anchoring my feet to the ground. I'm going to take those intentional breaths. Before we do that, actually, I'm going to tighten our shoulders up to our ears, tighten them real tight. And then just drop. Do that 2 more times. Tighten them real tight. Breathe in and then drop them. Do this with your breath a couple times if it feels good. It helps you relax more. Do 1 more time with me. Tighten and then let go. Do the same with your wrists 3 times. Grip your wrists and tighten them. Really tight. Let go. 2 more times with your breath. Breathe in and tighten. And let go. And you tighten, the more you can release usually. 1 more time. Tighten your wrist. And let go. All right. Begin to notice where your body's at. We're going to breathe into our heart space really intentionally. And as you breathe, I want you to imagine, first we'll practice our crown chakra. So we're going to breathe in, we're going to pull in energy into the top of our head, pull it up to our heart space, and then breathe out. That's part 1. So breathe in through your crown chakra, heart space, and then breathe out. Do that 2 more times with me. Breathe in through your crown chakra, the top of your head, into your heart space, and then shoot that energy out of your heart. 1 more time. Breathing into your heart space, pausing, and then releasing. Now we're going to do that 3 times through your root, which is the bottom of your spine where you're sitting, and pulling up through, imagining that you're pulling through the earth's heart center, drawing up energy. It's looking red to me. You can have it be a color, and pull it up to your heart just like we did with the crown chakra. So breathe in, pulling, imagining that light cord coming up into your heart, breathing in, pausing, and then shooting it out of your heart. 2 more times, breathing up, and then breathing out through your heart space. One more time for practice, breathing up. And then breathing out through your heart space. Already feeling more alive and my cells opening up. Hope you can feel that too. Now this is trickier, but we're actually gonna imagine at the same time pulling energy from the earth up to our heart and pulling energy from the heavens down through the top of our head to our heart space. And then as we do that, we're gonna breathe out and just imagine a rose unfurling. Your heart is a rose. Maybe it's a bud right now. Maybe it's already blossomed and it's just gonna expand more, but we're gonna just pull energy. And I want you to imagine that this energy that you're pulling is gold. It's this golden, the goldest gold you can imagine, light, and that it's coming from these angelic creatures, the golden dragons, and that they're blessing this space and they're going to clear our chakras, open our heart space, and we're going to imagine a golden rose opening, or whatever actually color comes to you. Maybe you have a personalized heart color. And we're going to pull that in just like we did. So at the same time, imagining it coming in through the top into your heart, at the same time pulling up from the earth and just opening your heart chakra. All right, we're going to practice this for a while. And I also invite you to just allow whatever pops into your field, your mind space, to be there, to notice it. Sometimes we receive divine messages as we're doing this type of practice. So once again, close. I hope your eyes are closed. Feeling into your body. All right, we're going to pull that golden energy into the column of our body space, up from the earth and down from the heavens. Doing that now, pulling in. Imagining that rose opening as we breathe out. Doing that again, we're at the same time going through our 7th and 1st chakra, up, breathing in through our heart space. Pause at the top, and then release and let that beautiful rose unfold. Feeling your body right now expanding deeper, feeling tingliness all over my body. Breathing in again in that same way. And count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. And breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Feel whoever's on this call is relaxing deeper. Doing that again, breathing in golden energy. I feel the gold energy just flowing out of us, expanding bigger around our auric field, opening our hearts, breathing in, pausing, and then breathing out. Doing this again, breathing in from the heavens and the earth. Breathing out and expanding this beautiful rose heart chakra. And then we're going to sit in 5 minutes together in silent meditation, continuing this practice. And I want you to just really observe what comes through for you. And I'm going to ask my source, which I call Sophia, to come in and clear any of the chakras that need clearing in this 5 minutes and open you up to your highest level of relaxation. We will do that now. just receiving this guidance. And so during this silent time, which we will continue after I talk, what I'd like to do, I'm going to personally make a commitment to my inner child to do this work alongside her, to honor her, see what her needs are, to really explore um, where her spirit might have been stifled in her timeline. And I invite you to do the same during this, and just explore and invite her in, or him, or however you identify with your inner child. So do that in the next 4.5 minutes. Right. Just continue to notice how you're feeling in this moment. This is the start of a beautiful journey, but also it's the start of a healing journey. And so if there are deep places within you that need to be healed, for me, I went to a little bit of a sad place, and that's okay. I invite you, if you need to go there, to do the same. So we're just gonna sort of take a beautiful meditation shower here, just to kind of wipe this gold, or to spread this golden energy all over us. So just imagine like a white showering light just kind of scanning through you, raining on you, misting on you, like the vision of mist, and just kind of letting this beautiful golden light kind of soak into your body. We're going to carry this golden energy through this journey. And I just at this moment would like to invite any spiritual guides, totems, animal helpers, plant helpers along the way to be presented to you either in this moment or along the weeks to come. It's always good to use helpers in the spirit world, as long as they're benevolent. You only invite benevolent ones, of course. And just honoring the guides that got you here today and your own higher self. And I honor each of you for choosing to walk in this journey with me. It is going to be, I feel, a blessing for all of us. And just do a scan of your body from your top chakra, crown chakra, third eye chakra as we go down. And just see if there's anywhere you need to like kind of clean off a little bit. So we'll go crown chakra. Just I'm using my hand, bringing any extra light that needs to be cleared in that space so that we can have our best spiritual bodies with us present on this journey. Putting your hand over your third eye. You are the healer, not me. We are healing together. Go ahead and just kind of move it in a circle if that feels good. Clear anything. Bring it onto your throat chakra. Ooh, this one feels a little extra. A little extra, it needs a little extra love. Our heart, our throat chakras are so uniquely tied to our value, to our prosperity, and also connected to the rooms of poverty of spirit. So please just go ahead and do that. And then over your heart chakra, and I'm feeling like a really beautiful, I feel like we really brought some energy into our heart chakra. My heart chakra is feeling very open in a beautiful way. It's ready to embark on this journey. Just give it some love and gratitude. And then up to your, on your will chakra, your solar plexus chakra, which is right above your belly button, under your ribs. This is also very much tied to our ability to bring value in our life. Talk about more about that later. Chakra video. Sacral chakra also, it's our emotional center, our sensual center, our expressive center, sexual center, very much tied to our prosperity. Spirit, just giving that some energy. And then just bring your hands, wherever feels comfortable for your root chakra, where you're anchored into the earth. Bring it some extra blessings and gratitude. And then just kind of go like, shake your hands off, and your palms back up. Just going to give gratitude to Source, Great Spirit, whatever you want to call it, Sophia for me, giving us this time together and thanking the guides along the way. I invoke each of our higher selves to guide us through this journey, that it may be full of healing and that it might bring us instant miracles with money and prosperity and our gifts to flourish. And then just breathe in deeply and then let out a sigh as we come back into our bodies. Do that one more time. And then when you're ready, we're going to seal this and thank our sources. And you can open your eyes. It's nice and lovely. So this is just to anchor and to explore our money blessings journey together. I will post more about the mantra today, and feel free to please interact in the group. I'd like to see how that unfolds. I'd like to hear your experiences. If this meditation brings you any experiences or messages. I really went into kind of a tender place with my inner child. I actually gave her a bath. That was something that felt like she wanted, and kind of really shined her up, and including her wings, her angel wings, and they were pretty dirty. So for me, that's where I went, and it brought up some stuff. So I'm going to close this today, and I hope to see you in the Facebook group. Blessings.